Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Maureen Lack over here. Okay. I'm just happy, guys. I'm very happy. As you've seen from the title, I'm back. I have been away for a decade. I'm like, okay, hope you guys are fine. So I'm very glad to be back over here, and I've missed you guys. I've really missed you guys. So for those people who are wondering where is Maureen Lack, here I am. Yeah, I'm back. And I think it will be very unfair for me to come back without telling you guys where I have been. And I know even each of you is so eager to hear where I was, what I was doing, what was happening behind the camera. Yeah, so I've been away for more than 3 months. In July, it was the last month that I posted content here on YouTube, and then something happened. So before I went away, I was not well here on YT, though I kept posting my content. So it reached a time I would not post content at all. I had some videos in my device, but I was unable to post them. Okay, your girl has been through a lot. So guys, very unfortunately, I have been so sick, and I'm so much grateful to God that, guys, I am here, I am back, like I'm breathing, yeah, and I am well. I'm back. So I'm so much grateful to God, yeah, because I have been so sick for the longest time. I think since I was born, I've never been this sick in my lifetime. Okay, you know, I'm like, which part should I give you guys, because it is a long story, but let me try to squeeze it. As times goes by, we will be talking some things regarding the same, because I have told you I was sick. I'm very sure you would want to know, what was I suffering from, how did it happen, how did it go about. Okay, so guys, in July I started feeling unwell, and it was kind of complicated because I started having migraines. I went in hospital, but very unfortunately, you know, I think migraine can't be cured instantly. Yeah, because I was given painkillers in terms of tablets and painkillers in terms of injection, but very unfortunately that didn't work on me. So the migraines persisted, and I had to seek further medication. So guys, it was the worst. It was the worst. That migraine took me for 3 weeks. It was constant. You have migraines in the morning, you have them during daytime, during nighttime. If you work at 2, you are having migraines. If you work at 3, you are having migraines. Even painkillers were not working for that migraine. So I was like, that was the first thing. That was my first experience. For 3 weeks, constant migraines. I didn't have anything to relieve the pain, even the painkillers. So it is in the 3rd week that I was given some tablets, which I had been given the injection that didn't work on me. So I was given the tablets, and the tablets, luckily they worked on me. So after 3 weeks, the migraine went off. After the migraine, I developed other sickness. It was just pathetic. I had this feeling of you feel cold and you are sweating at the same time. I know maybe somebody might have experienced out there, like you are freezing but at the same time you are sweating. And I used to sweat, guys. I put on socks, they get wet until you can squeeze them and, you know, remove that water. Like, if I remove the socks, I lie like on the bed. Within 1 hour, my sheets are wet because I'm sweating. And personally, I don't sweat, not unless I'm doing exercise or I am somewhere where the temperatures are hotter. My legs and arms, they are ever dry. And that time I was sweating furiously, like it was abnormal sweating with other general body weakness. I had the tingling feeling in my feet. Whenever I step down, I feel like I'm having needles piercing my feet. Then I had joint pain. In fact, I thought it was malaria until, you know, I went to the hospital thrice. They were taking BP, they do diabetes test, they did malaria test. Every time I used to go to the hospital, but the malaria was not there. So I was not suffering from malaria until it reached a point I decided to go to a pharmacy by myself. I went there, I told that guy, you know, I'm so sick and I've been in several hospitals, but I don't have malaria. Thought what I'm feeling, it's like I have malaria. Kindly recommend me the effective prescription for malaria. And that guy prescribed, and I went, took the tablets for 3 days or something. Nothing, they didn't work at all. Anytime I used to go to the hospital, I used to be tested, but very unfortunately there was no exact sickness. I have symptoms, but the exact sickness cannot be identified. So each time I used to go to the hospital, I used to get prescribed medicine to get injections for what we don't know. They were just painkillers for the symptoms, but we don't know what I was suffering from. It was just a pathetic state. Even I had 5 videos that I had done, but I wouldn't edit the videos and post them. Reason, I was so tired, like each joint, you feel like you are tired. Even the fingers are tired. I was tired to an extent that even taking food from my plate and eating it, it was hard for me. Receiving a phone call and putting it on my ear, it was just hard for me. I talk with somebody 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I'm like, let's just end the call, we will talk later on, I'm tired. So personally, I think my sickness was misdiagnosed at the first place. It was not, I had signs and symptoms, but the sickness couldn't be identified. And that is what made me to have this prolonged sickness. You know, guys, I have been on medication for 3 months consistently, taking tablets each morning, like, you know, that people of chronic illness. I used to take like tablets day in, day out, until my lips, they were black, like they turned black. And it altered everything because, you know, medicines, they're still chemicals, and I take each of them, different types of them. Anytime I go to the hospital, I get injection, I am given tablets. I have to take it because I don't know what I'm suffering from, so that, you know, maybe I can get better. And at long last, I just want to kind of cut it short, but if you have any question regarding the same, you can ask me in the comment section, and I will be coming up with a video on the same. So guys, luckily after 2.5 months, it is when my sickness was diagnosed with nerve problem, and the doctor said I had damaged nerves, whereby they were sending false signal to my brain, and everything in my system was altered due to that. Yeah, so the feeling of you are feeling cold but you are sweating. The funny thing, guys, I could go out for, you know, basking. I could take like 3 hours on the sun. The sun is shining on me 3 hours, but my body is still cold. Most of the feet and the arms, they were very cold. They were too cold until they were turning green, guys. Green. They were turning green. To some extent, that is the time I was like, I don't know if I will make it, because my feet were green. I could sit on the sun like for 3 hours and I'm not getting warm. You know, I never used to sleep, guys. I have not been sleeping for the longest time, because you are in pain until you cannot sleep. Okay, I was this person. When I stand up, I get tired. When I sit, I get tired. When I sleep, I get tired. Like, I used to roam. I could even, in the midnight, I could just wake up from the bed, go down on the tiles. In fact, I didn't mind even putting something there, because my body is in heat, like, until I'm like, I want something to cool it. Then there is this symptom that I was almost forgetting, guys. I had this burning sensation feeling, whereby you feel like you are burning. I don't know if somebody has ever experienced this. You feel like, you know, the way you can go somewhere where they are burning some things, then you go closer till you see the there is that shaking image that you usually see. It's like I'm burning. You know, you are having the burning sensation from the inside, but the outer side you are freezing. The outer side you are freezing. There are times I used to go to the bathroom, have that shower, like cold shower on me, so that it can take the burning sensation away. Guys, that thing, I have suffered with that thing for the longest time. Even I can't believe I'm the one who is here. I'm well. You know, even a day, you just finishing a day, it was like I don't know, it was like weeks or a month. In short, I've been through a lot. So I never used to sleep. I used to go on TikTok. Then I came across another doctor. I think is called Wellness Spot on TikTok. So when I went to this channel, I just came across a video, and the doctor was like, if you've ever had the tingling feeling on your feet, if you ever had this burning sensation in your body, then you are at the right place. And I was like, oh my God, God has answered my prayer. That is what I'm exactly feeling in my body. And the doctor is like, you're at the right place. In fact, I felt like it was like healing. So I watched the video. The doctor was like, you might be suffering from vitamin B12 deficiency. So I went ahead, researched on vitamin B12 deficiency, what it was, how can you treat it. When it comes to treating it, I saw 3 medicines. The first medicine was used on the deficiency, and it is also used on people with the depression, people with chronic headaches. The second medication was used on that deficiency. Then it is also used on people with epileptic. Then the third medicine, it is also used on the deficiency and used on another thing that I don't remember. So if you Google, you will get the 3 medicine. Yeah. So guys, I didn't pick the last 2 medicine. I went for the one that they said people with vitamin B12 deficiency can use it, and people with chronic headache, maybe in depression. So I went for that. I was not prescribed. I went to the pharmacy and told them I want this medicine. They were like, who has prescribed you the medicine? I was like, I know this is what I'm suffering from, and I really need this medicine. They were like, do you know this it is used with people with depression. Are you depressed or what? Because it has very strong side effects. You will be getting dizzy every now and then. Then they were just some pathetic things. And I was like, I'm very sure that is what I want. Remember, that drug I was not prescribed. I went, use it. To some extent, it helped me, because there is also these symptoms, guys. I have not told you. I used to experience vibrations in my body. Like the way I'm sitting here, you could see my hand moving, like, my mouth was shaking, my leg, until I was like, okay, or maybe I have started developing epileptic. So that's why I didn't take that medicine of epileptic, because already even my feet, and I could experience the vibrations, like 12 vibrations at a go in my body. My thigh is shaking, my leg is shaking, my arm is shaking, my palms, they are shaking, like at the back, until it could shake. You see it shaking like this. So at that point, I think my heart was really pumping abnormally, because throughout this sickness, guys, my heart rate was abnormal. My heart rate used to go at 93. There was a time it was at 121. Okay, any human being's heart, the pulse rate, they are usually at 72. My heart used to beat even at 90 something. It used to reach 100 and something. So guys, that was pathetic. I was even referred to a cardiologist for heart test. I went there. There was nothing wrong with my heart, but the pulse rate were abnormal. They were abnormal. Anytime I could go for a medical checkup, the BP was the same, the sugar level was the same, I did not have malaria, those general things. But when it comes to heart rate, my pulse rate was abnormal. So after picking that drug, I used it, I realized some changes. So when I got this doctor, I was like, Maureen, here you are, this is what you've been looking for. And I listened to him. After listening to him, I'm the one who told my people, you know what, I want to go to MRI, I want to have the nerve checkup and everything. So when I went there, it is where I found like I'm having nerve problem. The way that doctor had said, it had gone far. That's why my state was worse, because at the start it was not recognized. The doctor were trying to treat something that was not there, you know, the migraines and everything. I reached at a place, even the doctor were like, okay, or maybe you are depressed. Have you gotten a transfer when it comes to job? Okay. And me, I'm like, no, everything is just okay. I have not changed my workplace. I'm just good when it comes to mentally, but it just happened. So it is from there where I started the right medication for my sickness. I had the dosage was for 30 days. I used it for 30 days, and after using it for 30 days, I was recommended another dose for 30 days regarding the same. So something surprising, guys, you know that medication that I went to research about vitamin B12 deficiency, the three medications, then I picked one, that one of headache and depression. Imagine the second one that was used on the vitamin B12 deficiency and people who have epileptic. It was what I was prescribed. Then I was like, so this was the medicine, but I refused to go for it at the first place because I had done my own research without any doctor's prescription. Then I was afraid because it was used for people with epileptic, and at the same time I used to have this vibration in my body like full time. So imagine I was prescribed that medication. It is called pregabalin for those who have ever taken it. So I used to take pregabalin, meloxicam, and Neurobind. Those three medicines made me recover fully to this state that, guys, I can talk to you. Okay, right now as I am talking, I'm very fine, like, you know, the way I used to be before. I saw it was good to take some time out of, you know, YouTube, just recollect myself, because, you know, I had lost like, and guys, I can remember when this year was starting, I had a lot of good plans on myself. When it comes to IT, you guys, you don't know, maybe you could just see through my videos, I had very good plans for you guys. When it comes to content creation, I had plans about advancing and everything, networking with people, you know, growing in terms of IT. As you all know, so far so good, I have not been monetized, and that could be one of my greatest achievements this year. Though we are not yet there, but I know very soon we will be there, and when that time comes, we will celebrate together, guys, because even despite me being sick, guys, I have seen you people, you are on my channel, people are watching me, people are commenting. I have friends from abroad. People could come to Instagram just to search Maureen Luck and be like, hi, how are you, what is going on, because you've been away for the longest time, and I really appreciate, guys. I never knew you people like you love me this way. I used to get people from outside the country. I'm like, okay, yeah, and I tell them like, this is my current state, I've been so sick, and very soon I'll be there. And apart from those people from outside the country, those people in my country, my fellow YouTubers, I have a bunch of YouTubers who were checking on me every now and then when I was very sick. I'm so much grateful, guys. I'm so much grateful. May God bless you guys. You know, me just hearing people whom you've never met, they're just checking up on you. May God bless you guys abundantly. So guys, it is a lot. It is a lot. In fact, I have just tried to put everything in one basket, but the story is a lot. If I could be talking one by one, it is more than an hour. But the fact that I'm back, guys, we will be talking every now and then, because I'm very open to each and every one of you guys when it comes to communication. Anything that you feel you might want to know it better, or as time goes by, something that I feel you guys you need to know, I'll come out with them, because maybe I'm talking here and there is that person who has experienced what I experienced, or you have a family member, a friend, a colleague who is going through what I experienced. If you have somebody who is having nerve problem, maybe you can reach me out. I recommend you for medication and kind of how to go about it, because guys, I have been there. I have been down for 3 months and I know how it feels, and kind of I know what it takes, because I have recovered fully. We will be having more stories regarding the same, everything that has been happening away for 3 months. So guys, what I wanted to tell you, I'm back like I never left. I'm so glad to be here, guys. So from now henceforth, we will be having our videos as usual, and I'm very much grateful to God, guys. I never knew I can go back on YouTube, talk to you people. Like, it is just a miracle. This is just a miracle, because I know where I have been. It was pathetic, but who is God? He did it for me, and if he did it for me, he can do it for you and each and every one of you guys. So that is it. I'm so much grateful. I'm so much grateful. Even I don't know, like, okay, I'm on YouTube. I'm so much grateful, guys. So that is a short story about where I was, what I was going through. If you have any questions regarding the same, okay, bring them in the comment section, guys. I'm very free to answer. If you need me to do a video about anything, you can suggest, then I'll do it for you. You know, guys, you're my people and your wish is my command. So guys, that is it. Like, you know, even I don't want to end this video because I'm back on YouTube, but you know what, very unfortunately I'll have to end it. But stay tuned on my channel, guys. I'll be back very soon with other videos, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So guys, bye bye, see you next time.